to be fair, it's nervous. I've never been nervous. Like, I've come to like matches here and I thought like my stomach's feeling sick, but I woke up this morning and I feel like something's ripping out my chest. Like, but I've got fully confidence in the lads. They can go out and win the game today.
You were here 12 months ago and you got the job done, and you were promised that it wouldn't happen again. Why has it happened again? Where does the blame lie for what's gone wrong this season?
People say you can blame managers and stuff like that. You can't blame the managers. It's the 11 players that are going out on the pitch who aren't pulling the weights and stuff like that. But to me, people say, oh, Lampard was a manager. I don't think he was. I think he was a good manager. It's the players who haven't worked well to get themselves here. We're in this situation because of them again. Do you know what I mean? So today they've got to go out and they've got to show why we should keep our states in the Premier League. Listen,
you never go back, so to speak, do you? But David Moyes has done an unbelievable job at West Ham, and we're hoping he can do us an even better job today. To do us a favour, and we're hoping Richarlison again can do us a favour at Ellen Road. These things it's funny. Football's a funny game, isn't it? And it can come back to haunt you like that. But listen, David Moyes was a fantastic manager here, and I think that's what Everton needs: stability. You've seen what David Moyes brought to Everton in 10 years. We knew where we were, we knew the plan, we knew every player like the back of our hand, we knew the type of character that we were getting at Everton Football Club, and that's one thing we've lost over the past 5 or 6 years. Everton have just thrown money around like confetti. There's been no plan, no identity. I think that's what Everton needs to get back to over these next 2 or 3 years with the football club.
Just finally, hand on heart, how's it going today?
Heart says an easy 3-0. Head says 1-0 just.
Sum up what it feels like to be an Everton fan on the final day of the season.
Pretty bleak, to be honest with you. I'm feeling awful. I'm not confident in any way whatsoever, but we'll love them no matter what happens. This is like a curse of being born this way, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to support them no matter what.
You've got to be optimistic. And if we do get relegated, then we can just be proper football fans rather than, posh Premier League fans. So it's all good.
Well, are you quite optimistic about what you could enjoy next season in the Championship?
Well, we might end up winning something, aren't we? It's the only chance to win anything, Maybe next year, because there's no chance we're going to do anything next year if we do stay in the Prem. But you've got to stay positive, haven't you?
Where does the blame lie for you with Everton Football Club and the situation you're in?
Turnover of managers too quick, not letting them settle in, spending stupid money after Moyes left, just stupid money on nothing. It's got to all sit with the board.
Me and my brother-in-law have a little saying, and it's simply Everton that. So whenever anything goes wrong, it's Everton that. It's always Everton that. I'm hoping today we have a different type of Everton that today, where we walk away from the ground. He sits in a different side of the ground to me, so we normally meet up just down the way there. Hopefully it'll be all hugs and happy tears rather than the other way around.
And can I just ask you quickly as well, here again 12 months later, where does the blame lie for what's going wrong?
It has to be with recruitment. Historically, we've never been good with money. We've never been any good with money at all. We've always bought well when we've had a limited budget. Thinking back to Tim Cahill, Mikel Arteta, Seamus Coleman, Joe Parkinson back in the day. Spending wisely has always been the key to it. Having a lot of money, spending 40-50 million on players doesn't seem to work for us. You could argue it started when we employed our first director of football. Managers always bought players, managers always sold players. Why have somebody else to step over the top? No real need for it. Manager has a list of who he wants. Manager has a list of who he doesn't want. Then it should be down to him to make those decisions. This time next year.
What would the reaction be in there today if the worst does happen?
Sky cameras will be zooming in on me because my world will crumble. But I don't know. I don't want to think about it. But it would be unthinkable. But I don't know where we go from there. To be honest with you.
Go on then. How are you feeling? Hand on heart. Where's it going?
4-0 Everton.
Enjoy. Thank you.